Hi everyone, this is Dave Miller and welcome to the October-November Profile Moraine Show.
And I'm Kendra Bryant, and today we have a lot of interesting companies that we're going to be visiting.
Well, you are correct about that, Kendra. Where are you off to? Where's the first place you're going to visit?
I'm off to talk to Julie Hoffman, who is the Director of Parks and Recreation at the City of Moraine. She's going to tell us all about the upcoming Halloween events here in the city.
In which we're standing in one of them right now, where some of the outdoor Halloween stuff will take place, but that's later on in the show. Hey, I'm going to visit a brand new business in Moraine. Hey, anyone out there have dogs that swim, that jump and play in the water? Well, you're going to want to see this segment on Splash Your Pup. It's incredible.
I will visit Ms. Bonnie Parrish at Family Services Association and find out the services that they can provide.
All this and a few more surprises on this edition of Profile Moraine.
Halloween is always a fun time in Moraine. Let's talk to Parks and Recreation Director Julie Hoffman and find out the scary and terrifying events this season.
So Friday night we open at 7 p.m. That's Friday, October 21st. On Friday night we've got some really cool things going on. We'll have food trucks here throughout the park. We'll have Splash Moraine open, which it'll be a little smaller version of Splash than you've seen before, but the cost will be a little less too, so it'll be $3 per person, and that's from 7 to 10. We've got some cool dog events too. If you're excited to bring your pups down, we have a zombie pups contest, which is some agility competitions and a costume contest, which my dogs will be zombies for that event. So we've got a lot of fun things going on Friday night. The little zombie zone will be open for all the kids to come down. We'll have some popcorn, we'll have some pumpkin painting, lots of fun, really active activities to keep people busy and entertained during the event. Saturday's our big night. On the 22nd, we're gonna have the first ever zombie run in Moraine. So starting at 6:45, registration starts at 6. You can come down and run our 3+ mile course. It's on and off road. It'll be at dusk. And what makes this special is it's not a traditional 5K because you will be being chased. We have volunteer zombies. If you're familiar with flag football belts, each participant will wear that. If the zombies get your flags, they have officially eaten your brains. Zombie food trucks will be here from 7 to 10 again that night, and then we have a zombie hunt later in the evening. We'll have prizes and candy hid out in our small forest here at Wax Park, and you'll have to track those down. And then Slash will still be open. So if you come here for the zombie run, you can go through Slash Moraine for free, stay for the zombie hunt on Saturday, and have some snacks while you're here. Beggars Night will be October 31st. And that's all through the City of Moraine from 6 to 8 p.m. After Beggars Night, come down to Wax because that's when we have our annual Bob Rosencrantz Community Halloween Party. The website for information on these events is www.ci.moraine.oh.us. If you would like to speak to somebody in person, you can always call 535-1060. We need lots of volunteers to make this event happen. We need volunteers to be zombies. We need volunteers to help keep people on the path for the run. Lots of different opportunities depending on what your ability and interests are. So if you can contact Dave Miller at 535-1003, he can get you more information about volunteering. Zombie Fest will be October 22nd, starting at 6:45. Everything else starts at 7 that night. We are having our 6th annual pumpkin carving contest during this weekend as well. Carve your pumpkin and bring it down to the community Halloween party for judging. As long as it's here by 8 p.m. on Monday the 31st, it will be included in the contest.
Let's talk with Bonnie Parrish, Executive Director of Family Services Association, and learn about the important programs they offer to meet the needs of individuals and families.
Well, Family Services has been in this community for 120 years, and last June we celebrated that event with an event at the Packard Museum. It was great, it was fantastic. Family Services have been around to meet the needs of the Miami Valley, whatever they might be, whether it was the flood of 1913, the cholera outbreak, We have history in this community of stepping up to the plate whenever this community needed a social service or something like that, and we were there and we provided it. And we're still doing that today. We've been in Moraine 5 or 6 years. We were for many, many years in the United Way building on Salem Avenue, and when that was sold, we came. We selected Moraine, and we are thrilled to be here. It's a great place to do work from. We do a lot of social services, almost anything. We do counseling primarily is our core service. We provide counseling for almost anyone that you could imagine that would need help from an outsider, say, whether it's individuals, children. We have programs for seniors. We have programs for teen moms. We have programs for child abuse and neglect. We have some parenting classes. We also do anger management classes. We have a batterers intervention domestic violence program. And we also have a program called Community Services for the Deaf. This is a program where we provide counseling and case management services, interpreting services for those that are deaf and hard of hearing. And this has been a tremendous asset for the community so that deaf individuals can access resources in the community like any of us that can hear. And almost anything that you could think of that would bring an individual that would create a situation where an individual might feel they need help. We're here for that. 3 years ago, we applied for and received a grant from the federal government, the Department of Justice, to develop a mobile app that would allow individuals who are victims of crime to push a button on a smartphone or on a computer and have access to over 6,000 different resources, whether it's counseling resources like us if you're a victim of a crime, or somebody broke into your house and you need the window repaired at 2 o'clock in the morning, or a crime cleanup situation, almost anything that you could think of. All they have to do is push a button and they'll be connected to resources. There's also a part of the app which protects the individual. For example, if they're out and about and you want to make sure somebody knows where you're going, like your mother, for example, you want to make sure she's okay, you can put it on the app and she can check in with you almost instantly. Well, we are open Monday and Friday, 8:30 to 5. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're open 8:30 to 8. And by appointment, occasionally we will see clients on the weekends if that's indicated. We also do some home-based work where if you can't get out for one reason or another, or the child care is an issue, we do have a home-based program where we will take the counseling into your home and provide it there so to remove any barriers to anything that would keep you from getting the help that you need. It's www.fsadayton.org. That'll take you to our website. It has a great description of our history and a greater description of the programs that I briefly mentioned. But I just encourage people, if they're seeing this or hearing this, to give us a call. My name's Bonnie. Ask for Bonnie. I'll take the call or get back to you as soon as I can and talk to you about whatever it is that you might think you or your family or a family member or somebody that you care about might need some help.
Hey, do you have a pet dog? Are you looking for a place where perhaps they can swim safely or play in the water? We got just the place for you. Not only can they swim, but maybe a few dog lessons as well. Let's join Danielle O'Neill, the owner of Splash Your Pup, for more information.
I have been a certified professional dog trainer here in Ohio for about 5 years. Our company name was originally Splash Your Pup. I did at-home dog training and then opened a facility in West Carrollton. Then we decided to expand our business into adding an indoor dock diving and swimming pool for dogs, and that company is known as Splash Your Pup. We moved to Moraine because of the great location off 75. It's a big, about 8,500 square foot facility that has 2 training rooms, 1 indoor dock pool, as well as outside training areas. Our grand opening was August 27th and 28th, and we had over 150 dogs in this pool in 2 days. People were very excited. They were just as excited as we were because we're the only indoor dock diving and swimming facility in the entire state. We offer indoor swimming for dogs as well as dock diving. Now, a dog can either jump off the ramp into the pool and swim, Or if the dog is confident enough, or if you are a dock diving competitor, you can actually jump off the dock into the water. We offer pool rentals where you can rent the pool for up to 30 minutes. You can have up to 2 dogs at that time. We also have one-on-one private instruction. So if you are a dock diver and want to increase the length of your jump, we can definitely help you with that. And come winter, we're actually going to have splash leagues. So kind of like bowling leagues, but with dock diving. And we're going to have handicap and straight leagues. So your little teeny tiny terrier can go up against the big labs. Next door, we offer training. So we have everything through puppy, intermediate, beginner. We also have trick training classes, frisbee classes. And come in October, we're going to have daycare and boarding. The boarding is going to be a little bit different. So what that means is we're going to create a living room setting for your dog, and overnight there will be a staff member who is going to be staying with your dog. So your dog is never alone. So if your dog is used to watching TV at night, well, then we're going to make sure your dog watches some TV at night. We also have handmade wash stations and drying stations back in our dock office. So when it's cold in November, you do not have to worry about your dog going outside and getting into your car when they're wet. So you can blow dry your dog, you can rinse off your dog, you can bathe your dog before you leave. And then you can also make sure that they don't have any tangles or anything, because we've got brushes and nail trimmers and everything like that. So at this time, we are offering Frisbee dog classes where your dog can learn to play Frisbee. Not only do I have Train Your Pup and Splash Your Pup, but I also do Team Zoom Canine Entertainment. Most people around the area have seen me perform at the Dayton Dragons. Myself and my husband have been performing and competing around the country for years in Frisbee, so we both teach those classes. The future of our company is getting an even bigger pool. At this time, this is not a competition-sized pool or dock. This is only a 24-foot dock with a 37-foot pool. Competition length is a 40-foot dock with a 40-foot pool. So we are a little bit short, but the future of our company is to make sure that we have got a competition-sized pool and also expanding so that we can hold competitions for both agility, Frisbee, and dock diving. So our future of our company is always growing and always listening to the needs of our customers, dog customers that is. How we schedule appointments for the pool is that we always schedule online. So if you visit splashyourpup.com and you hit book now, you can choose a time that works and is convenient for you. Most of our appointments are booked online. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call and we can help you through that. And then on Sundays between 3 and 5, if you're not sure if your dog will swim, we have what's called open swim. So we open up the dock for people who aren't quite sure, and it's a discounted rate so you can try it out and see if it's something you would want to book an appointment. Our address here is 4792 South Dixie, Moraine, Ohio. We are just at that weird intersection right at Frisch's. We're kind of diagonal. Lots of people lose us. Please look for the giant splash signs right at the end of the driveway. Our website is splashyourpup.com. Phone number 937-607-8524.
We would like to recognize several Moraine businesses who are celebrating milestones this year.
All 3 of these businesses have been featured on Profile Moraine in previous years.
Right behind us is Miami Industrial Trucks here on East River Road, as they are celebrating their 60th anniversary this year.
The next one would be Kramer Graphics, located on Dorothy Lane. They're celebrating their 40th anniversary.
And Ernst Metal Technologies on Kreitzer Road, congratulations to them, because this is their 10th anniversary in business this year.
Congratulations to all 3 of these outstanding Moraine businesses on their milestones. We are happy to have their business here in Moraine.
We certainly are. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Fuyao Glass of America, who will have their grand opening on October 7th.
Yeah, the company plans to have over 2,000 workers by the end of this year.
You know, the company has invested over $400 million in the plant.
Incredible. Look for more information on Fuyao's grand opening on our next Profile Moraine. Well, that wraps up our October-November edition of Profile Moraine. Thanks for watching us.
Join us next time for more interesting businesses and happenings in the city.
And we hope all of you partake in the many, many Halloween activities here in the city of Moraine in October. And above all, be safe.
See you next time.
Bye. Ohio.